Hi, I'm David, and I'm back with Magic ManaStrike. There's half an hour until the standard event starts, so I wanted to get in some final games with my current iteration of the Koth deck before that happens. As far as I know, now I haven't participated in one of these before, but the standard event is a bring your own deck, and it's played until you win 9 or lose 3. The deck list is the same as it has been since I updated it with the Hadron Scouts, so let's dive right in and get as much practice as possible before the standard event starts. You also win rewards, prizes, presumably gold and cards, for how much you win in the standard event. So it's a high stakes version of, I guess you would call normal play, ladder play, competitive play. Standard is a different version of a competitive format. So first game tonight is against Soren. To get into the groove of things, Soren is black and white, presumably playing Circle of Pain, probably some other strong cards. We want to be responsive. Okay, that's pretty good. I'll play the Hadron Scouts as well. Try to take out these spirits as fast as possible. He runs a Skull Catapult. I should probably start listing Skull Catapult on my list of things to watch out for in black. So I still have no particular way to deal with a Blinding Mage. Long term, that's probably an issue. Look, he has a second Blinding Mage. So I'm going to use Cost Ability. It looks like he's being taken down pretty heavily by Soren. That might have been a Doomblade. I didn't quite see. Okay, the Blinding Mage on the bottom row is really bad. I'm lucky that I get my Phoenix back because nothing has attacked the Phoenix Egg, but he places the Skull Catapult such that my Goblin Artillery attacks that instead of the tower. And he's going to continue to do that the whole game. So if I'm seeing more Skull Catapults and Blinding Mages, so I guess white and or black decks, I probably want to stop running the Goblin Artillery. Alright, well actually, so he just used his Skull Catapult, or his Skull Catapult just died, so I'm going to take this opportunity to play the Goblin Artillery and damage the tower. But my tower is way more hurt than his is, so it doesn't look like this game is going to go particularly well for me. He hasn't really used Circle of Pain, so I didn't see it coming. Alright, I guess I Hell Rider because my only hope right now is to take down his tower as he inevitably gets mine. With the cards that he's running, it is pretty inevitable. Nope, not the Goblin Artillery. Stormfleet Swashbuckler wasn't a great option there either, but it was the only option. I won't play the Scouts either. Let's get a Hell Rider in. Hopefully his stun will stun the... It does. That's pretty awesome for me. The stun hits his Soren. But I am really tough at the tower, at my Sub-Guardian. To be fully honest with you, I was not paying attention to how damaged his second Sub-Guardian was, because I thought I was about to lose mine. So that's something that I can definitely work on. I've said that type of phrase before, where I'm paying too much attention to one part of the battlefield that I don't see what's going on in another. So something to watch out for on my end. Okay. Liliana. She is pure black, so let's watch out for Circle of Pain and Skull Catapult. Let's see if he has the Skull Catapult. Challenging him right away to have it. He does, but it looks like Goblin Artillery is targeting the Sub-Guardian, so whoever Goblin Artillery targets first, it looks like he will continue to target. If I can cycle in a Goblin Artillery, he's only played 2 cards. I think I'll do that. This forces him to respond to the Goblin Artillery without Skull Catapult. Yeah, Liliana. I mean, she's ranged. I put those Hadron Scouts down to distract her, but they didn't. She had already locked on to attacking my Skull Catapult, so I have to use Koth's ability because he was about to die. It didn't do much. Use his ability again for defense this time. He's taken a lot right here, but I was waiting for the Shivan Dragon. Just have to hope that the Shivan Dragon can do enough. There were 2 units in the top, or attacking the top Subguardian, so I played the AoE unit. Alright. I'm not taking this opportunity to play Goblin Artillery for 2 reasons. 1, I know he has Skull Catapult, and 2, I want to build up my mana for something stronger than just Shivan Dragon. He plays Crows. I'm pretty sure he's going to try to hit me hard in ManaStrike. I think that's where this is going. Come on. Okay, the Shivan Dragon was building pretty slowly. I guess I play Koth in the top row to deal with all that stuff. It was definitely not my first choice. I would rather have played the Fire Shrine Keeper, but he had some crows that my Fire Shrine Keeper couldn't reach. So here, hopefully, he's forced to play the Skull Catapult in response, but he played it too slowly, so the Hell Rider was already attacking the tower. So right now, I'm playing defensively in the bottom row, just trying to feel out how he thinks he's going to attack me. Hopefully the Hadron Scouts will take away this Rock Elemental or whatever it is. I don't actually know what its name is. Shivan Dragon should take out this swarm. Let's just be sure. And what I'm trying to build up to right now is another Hell Rider because I lost my tower, or Subguardian. So I'm trying to get his Subguardian, which looks like I have it. That's great. Play Shivan Dragon in the bottom row because I don't want to lose. Also Fire Shrine Keeper, so 2 AoE units because he has a bunch of weenies with his Liliana. I'm going to respond to that with the Swashbuckler because of the Spinning Demon there. Use Koth's ability so that he takes out the Spinning Demon, hopefully. I don't think that bottom push is going to make it all the way, and any unit I put there right now, it would be so far behind. So I'm just concentrating my firepower in the top row. I don't want to play the aggressive units yet. I played it now because he's shown his Skull Catapult. Yikes. Wow, the Shivan Dragon is doing work here. I might just get down another one over the aggressive units. But, oh, that was I thought that was just battle end. That was end of the sudden death. So, we draw. I'm comfortable with the draw there. We were pretty evenly matched. I don't think there's much I could have done to win that game. Okay, let's complete the daily quest while I have it done. Alright. Both of my current daily quests are green, so I'll probably just leave them. I would refresh it if there was just one green, but since they're both green, I'll just play a green game or two. Not recording, obviously. I'll probably lose. Okay. So now we're against Dovin. I think the last Dovin deck I played was either an Ether Squall flying or a token weenie style. So I have my aggressive set. Let's put it out there, force him to respond, and then just wait. Core Entangler and the Hadron Scouts and Blinding Mage. Fairly standard, except for the Hadron Scouts. So he could be a cycle. So I'm hoping that the Stormfleet Swashbuckler's arrow takes out the Blinding Mage behind the Haunted Guardian. It looks like it did, sort of, but also it died to the Blinding Mage, so not the best. I'll try this again, try to hit Dovin and the Blinding Mage. I have Koth here, so Koth to take out Dovin to answer his Planeswalker. Right now, he doesn't show that he has buildings, but the Ratchet Bomb did take out my Goblin Artillery. I have a small amount more damage on him than he does me, but he is running this Spectral Procession card, so no guarantees in the long run. Alright, using his ability to hopefully damage the tower, but he does Core Entangle me, so that was Dovin's ability, so he's not running Sphinx as far as I can tell. Tower should take out that. I guess I'll play a Swashbuckler to handle Dovin. And the Hadron Scouts, I hope they can do enough. Not really sure. Okay, look at that, he is playing the Sphinx. Use Dovin's ability because I need... use Koth's ability because I need Koth to take out Dovin and the Sphinx. Alright, Goblin Artillery, he's probably going to Ratchet Bomb it. He definitely has Ratchet Bomb in his dock right now. I'm saving the Fire Shrine Keeper for the inevitable Spectral Procession. I guess I'll play Shivan Dragon right now. There's Spectral Procession, so all three of my AoE units are out. I don't know that Swashbuckler there was the right choice. Use Cost ability because it looks like he's about to die, so I need its value. I did avoid the Ratchet Bomb with the Goblin Artillery, which is pretty good. I have not played Hellrider as much as I probably should. Hellrider should take out this tower if the other units don't, with the jump and the stun. Wow, it died before it reached the tower, so I might be in trouble now. I'm out of Planeswalkers. What I need to cast is another... Nope, what I need is a Goblin Artillery. Goblin Artillery should get the ping damage on the tower faster than the Hellrider can. And Hellrider can also be answered a little bit better by the Core Entangler. They're about even, because he can Ratchet Bomb the Goblin Artillery, but I think Goblin Artillery is the tiniest bit more subtle, and all he has to do is launch a bomb, and if he dies after he launches the bomb will still land, whereas last time I sent in a Hellrider, he was able to kill the Hellrider before it reached the tower. So I just felt that since I had the option of both, the Goblin Artillery was less risky, so therefore a higher chance to win. And I was right. Okay, that was pretty close. But he was a token style Dovin deck. Cycle and token. Okay, this is Nahiri. Let's focus on the new game. Red and white. Because I saw that I had the Goblin Artillery up next, I played my aggressive start. He has to answer it with with Nahiri herself. But of course he has Blinding Mage, so I hope the Fire Shrine Keeper there can do work on this group. It can't really, so that wasn't great, which means I have to use Koth and his ability. Let's use the Swashbuckler in the top row. 4 mana to answer the 3 mana Blinding Mage doesn't feel great, but hopefully he'll get a little bit of damage on the tower. And he has to answer it with Nahiri, which is not good. Well, I mean, it's good for me, not for him. But, oh my gosh, I lost the bottom tower. The only thing I could have done was play Koth. I'm about to lose the top tower, too. This is very, very bad. Okay, let's see which way they go. I'm hoping they both go top. He definitely has the resources to respond to this. I pretty much lost this game. I'm just going for... I'm trying to get one Sub-Guardian because there is the smallest of chances that if I can get one Sub-Guardian, I can send in a group to get the main Guardian. But it's not very likely. Oh, I messed up. I placed the Swashbuckler too close to the tower, and so it got stunned. Alright, here it is. Yeah, he knows. He has Ratchet Bomb, so he's just trying to get my main Guardian and Ratchet Bomb and Hellrider do it. I started to lose when he immediately sent Nahiri towards the top Sub-Guardian. And I chose not to respond. I sort of chose. I was also being pressured in the bottom row, so overall that was a strong deck with good gameplay that beat me. Also, my aggressive start turned out to be a bad idea because he could respond and develop, and I just bet 7 mana. So. Alright, it's a very good thing I did not play my Hellrider there, because he responded earlier than most opponents do. Or he started earlier than most opponents do. I'm hoping that these units can take out the Icefall Dragon before my Swashbuckler dies. Oh wow, the Sphinx was so good. If you saw, my Flyers killed my Swashbuckler, and then my Shivan Dragon killed my Phoenix. Okay, the Hadron Scouts are going to be the answer to the Ninja, but then I also have to be ready to answer the Wavecrash Triton, as well as this Icefall Dragon. Okay, alright, pretty strong, and pretty well played, to be honest. Alright, I'm playing a Koth, because he can take out both of those units with his AoE attacks. Shivan Dragon was a bit of a risk, because it's so expensive. Oh man, the Sphinx was so good there. Do you see how Koth killed the dragon and the dragon damaged Koth? Alright, Fire Shrine Keeper should deal with those Jaces. The way to answer a Wavecrash Triton is with air units because it can't attack air. I mean, at the same time, I just played Koth into the Wavecrash Triton, so... I'm about even on tower damage, so I put the Goblin Artillery in the bottom row. I figure he's trying so hard to get the top row that he can't particularly invest resources in the bottom row. Hopefully that push actually pushes the Hellrider towards the tower, which is exactly what happened. Alright, Koth and Shivan Dragon in response. What I really don't want is for him to get more Sphinx value, which means that I want to keep my units on my side of the field. Yeah, so you saw the Sphinx there? He can only play Sphinx on his side of the field or by his Jace. So, as long as I keep my plays on my side of the field and kill Jace as he's played, I shouldn't have to deal with the Sphinx. And then to be clear, I'm playing my Swashbuckler and Hellrider in the bottom row when possible. I'm being very defensive in the top row because I have to be. But at the same time, developing those attacks in the bottom row. Like right now, playing Phoenix because defense is more important. But right now, Goblin Artillery because he's not doing much. Ooh, the Hadron Scouts were a very bad choice. They get killed by the Wave Crash Triton, so that's my bad. I had built up enough mana for Shivan Dragon, so Shivan Dragon is pretty good. Oh, I'm in trouble. The Ninja of the Deep Hours, I didn't have the Hadron Scouts to respond to, so it got my Sub-Guardian. Okay, wow. Not enough losses to lose rank 8, but I'm not doing too well right now, which doesn't bode well for the standard event. I thought that overall I was playing well, but wasting the Hadron Scouts trying to take out the Wave Crash Triton when I should have thought ahead and known that they were just going to die was very problematic, because then they weren't in my dock for the Ninja of the Deep Hours. All right. So he's also playing Koth, and knowing my own deck, I know that I want to kill his aggressive units as they come out. He's playing Event Sentinel, so this version might be more control-oriented. Wow, the Goblin Artillery has such a long range that it was attacking the Event Sentinel when I placed it as far to the bottom as I could. No, oh, I think I misplayed. The Haunted Guardian's going to attack my creature now, which I did not want. He has my tower already, so that's not good. Oh, please don't hit the Vent Sentinel. Please attack the Sub-Guardian. Okay, so I probably get his Sub-Guardian now. That's a lot of unanswered damage. Every bomb is like 300. So, oh, and there's the last bomb. So, yep, I have the bottom tower, which means that I should respond as cheaply as possible to the Ratchet Bomb, or the Goblin Artillery, which for me was the Hadron Scouts. I definitely need to kill this Koth before he can play more units, and the Phoenix was enough. So I have 2 Koth left. I have not been able to keep track of how many he has left. I use Koth's ability here to try to take out the Hellrider as quickly as possible. Oh boy, I think that was Star of Extinction. I mean, his Koth is doing lots of work on my tower. Alright, let's see if I can respond in kind. So, similar to last game, I'm making sure to play my defensive units on the bottom. But honestly, Koth is getting this push here that I hope he's struggling to respond to. Well, not quite. The Star of Extinction was pretty good. So I make sure to play the Hadron Scouts after the jump, but that means that their summon delay makes me lose the tower, so I probably don't win this game. Where is Koth? My Koth. Wow, Vent Sentinel is still alive? I thought it would die. Yeah, wow, thanks. So how did I lose so badly there? His Hellriders got maximum value. because my deck has trouble responding to a Hell Rider, whereas his deck, he could play Vent Sentinel and redirect the Hell Rider. In addition, Koth is just insanely hard to kill, which should fall both ways in that match. But okay, Nahiri, so some more red cards. Probably similar to the Nahiri that I played earlier. Was that a 1-mana Comet? And poorly placed Bird and Soul of Theros, which means I'm expecting this to be a bot. So I'll just watch for continued misplays or poor plays to determine, but given that it's looking more and more like a bot, just ignore the Soul of Theros. As I get the mana, place cards in the lower lane. Use Koth's ability right now as he's attacking the tower. Just try to take the main Guardian for 3 stars. I guess Phoenix for the Nahiri, just so that I don't lose, but his bad plays and very far back placement of creatures are telling me more and more that it's a bot, so that's nice, at least. That when I didn't comment on it, but I ranked down with the loss, so I'm back at 7. And I guess the game decided to put me back to 8. With a win, I get back to rank 8, so oh wow, look at that Goblin Artillery range. I have been placing these things way too close, thinking that they had to be that close to attack. Okay, next to nothing to say about that game. This time we're playing a Tezzeret, so I believe first Tezzeret of the day. I will probably be seeing a lot of these in the standard event. So, try hard Kilo, let's try hard to win. So my conclusions previously were that you only beat Tezzeret by being aggressive. What is this? Is that a Grave Titan that damaged his own tower? I hope so. That would mean that he's not playing an optimal deck. Okay, use Koth's ability to take out the Icefall Dragon, because that could be pretty bad. So I used his ability for the increased attack, specifically. Oh no, did I... Okay. If Goblin Artillery had died to the unit that was there, that would have been a big misplay of mine. Let's put in the Ashcloud Phoenix, guaranteed to take out this Sub-Guardian. Believe that guy on the top is Lord of Lineage, and the Ninja of the Deep Hours. So I'm taking heavy damage to my top tower because I didn't have the mana to respond. So that is a direct consequence of my choice to push in the bottom lane. He might be trying to do Ether Squall Ice Dragon instead of Ether Squall Reaver Demon, because he hasn't played any summon units cards. Oh, come on, Koth, kill him. Ouch. Koth died, and the Shivan Dragon is frozen. It's not good. So I'm going to play Koth again, use his ability, because I need to take out that, what I think is the Grave Titan. I think Goblin Artillery is a safe play here. Alright, another Icefall Dragon. We haven't seen Ethersquall Ancient yet. I would imagine he is, and instead of Reaver Demon, it's the Icefall Dragon and the Lord of Lineage, because Ethersquall Ancient gives the ethereal ability to all the flyers. So instead of the one flying Reaver Demon, oh, I think I wasted some mana there, he's choosing to use 2 cheaper flyers, because Reaver Demon doesn't just cost 5 or whatever its card cost is, you also have to play the units that you sacrifice to it. So its effective cost is higher. This Goblin Artillery should do a lot if he doesn't respond. Play the Fire Shrine Keeper just in case. Swashbuckler is a good defensive unit here. I guess he's not responding, so Hellrider, I mean, there's a non-zero chance that I can get this whole Guardian. Pretty easy. I mean, he stopped playing. Maybe that means it was a bot. I kind of doubt it. It's probably just a player who either I beat out and he like gave up or he disconnected or something. I don't know. As always, let me know if there's something in the game that I missed. Put it down in the comments, and I will take a look, rewatch it myself, and discuss. Okay, Garrick. This is probably going to be my last game. I believe that the standard event opens now or soon, so let's see if I can win a final one. Alright, nothing much going on. A very late Skull Catapult. And that late Skull Catapult lets me get a Shivan Dragon, which may or may not be the best unit here. Oh, okay, against Garrick it totally is. Its AoE damage is going to be incredible. Yeah, look at that. Just takes out Garrick's beasts. I'll play another Koth. Only because I can see that he's investing a lot. Terrain Elemental, Giant Spider, Garrick, the Skull Catapult. He put a lot into that push, and so far I have dealt with it. Okay, Koth and Shivan Dragon again. Use cost ability right away. We want to kill Garrick before he summons too many wolves. He also has the werewolf guy, Daybreak Ranger. Since the Skull Catapult's attacking something else, I'll put down the Goblin Artillery. But Skull Catapult, Goblin Artillery one-on-one, the Skull Catapult wins. So hopefully the Goblin Artillery with the other units in front of it will be a little better. So jump and stun, Goblin Artillery hitting for 300 per bomb. Okay. So I have, very unfortunately, used all my Planeswalkers. So right now, I played as much as I could to respond to that push, but now I have no mana. So I think I just lose this Sub-Guardian. Yikes. And Koth has to come out. I guess I saved enough for Shivan Dragon. Use cost ability right away because he's just dying. But if I didn't stop that push, I was not going to win the game. So I played the Hadron Scouts there just to distract. Hopefully the Skull Catapult, which it did, it threw units at the Hadron Scouts, which gave me the opportunity to take the tower. So none of us have really attacked the top tower, so It's not looking good. Koth, not for tower, but to defeat his planeswalker and this push that's going on. So I'm saving up for, I guess, Shivan Dragon is my only salvation here. That was really tough for me personally to wait for the mana for Shivan Dragon. But I think it was the right choice and might get me the game here. So Goblin Artillery, he probably plays Skull Catapult. Oh my gosh, he has another Planeswalker. Alright, then I'm saving up for Shivan Dragon again. Shivan Dragon should take out those wolves before they do too much. Swashbuckler should line up these, and I'll place Hadron Scouts to distract everybody and the Fire Shrine Keeper, but his archer unit was able to take out my Swashbuckler. So at this point, I can't play my aggressive cards, which means I only have 2 slots in the dock for playable cards, and 1 is taken up by Shivan Dragon. So I'm pretty much just cycling through Fire Shrine Keeper, Ash Cloud Phoenix, and Swashbuckler to try to stave off the loss, which was successful. Okay, I mean, not a win, but not a loss, so I'll end this video here. I'm going to churn out this standard event video before this video launches, so if the time difference there is confusing, just know that's what's happening. So thank you for watching, I appreciate you, and please consider subscribing.